What is going on, guys? In this video we're going to show you how to boost your PC performance if your PC is regularly, especially if your PC Windows 10 or 11 regularly freezes or becomes unresponsive. Say for example, if you guys have a lot of load in your system, in your PC, whether it's Windows 7 or 8 or 10. I'm using Windows 10. Sometimes it becomes really unresponsive, especially when your internet's on, and then what happens, then your PC freezes, and then even though sometimes you guys restarts, then the Windows play up, disk check in, and you're going to see a lot of other messages that pops up inside the Windows. Alright, so I'm using this PC as my secondary PC. My first PC is Linux Ubuntu, which is very fast, as you guys know, by using Android operating system. If you guys don't know, Android operating system is based on Linux, and you're going to see here the Linux kernel is very fast. The reason Windows are very slow because it's based on the folder. It's based on have a different funny names: C folder, D folder, E folder, whatever folder. If you guys don't know something, once you guys turn on the Windows just starts every process, whatever. Even sometimes it has whatever applications you have installed in your systems, they don't even need a permission. They just start by themselves. So they just start by themselves, just like anywhere there is no systems that are restricting these applications to not to start by themselves. They just start by themselves. So if you look in here, and there's a task manager. So once you guys click the task manager, you guys going to see at the background running. Say for example, at the moment I'm running one application, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. As you guys going to see here, there are the one with the underneath, there is a highlighted that these applications are running. And if you look in here at the background, there is a 64-bit Adobe is running anti-malware service, com surrogate, and you guys just name it, is running only the 4 process of the Firefox. Say for example, if you guys see here that there is Google crash handler. Say for example, if you guys don't want to use this Google because it's not a system something here, then you guys gonna put an end task, so the Google stops. And then you guys look in here, Google crash handler, I don't need this one, I'm gonna stop this one, because if your system's very slow. So if your system really becomes unresponsive, you guys quickly turn off the internet, as I done so, because the PC was really unresponsive, because all of these applications here, they try to connect to their servers, to the main applications, to get updates. So, and even if you look here, very low power usage, all of them very low. One application by itself is not going to make difference, but a lot of applications like this, if all of them starts using it at the same time, your PC becomes unresponsive. So the bottom ones you guys going to see here, there is that's a system Windows applications here. You guys do not touch this one. You look in here, there is here, but any other say for example, do not touch anything Windows process, because that's very crucial for your PC. Anything other than that, you guys can turn it off anytime you guys like. Say for example, you guys turn off Java, for example, or you guys can turn off say HP, or say for example in my case Google installer. So I'm gonna turn off, because Google's is not the main. Even if you turn off the Google, it's not gonna make a big difference for my performance. Say for example Firefox, I'm gonna stop this process. Say for example this Firefox, I'm gonna this process, because they're all background, I don't need it, and that's slowing my systems. Even though the Firefox is here and it's still active, you guys gonna see here, it's not gonna, because this app has got nothing to do with this one. So there is a 4 Firefox that I have turned it off. Say you're gonna see here, and if you guys see here, there is Solitaire is running, or you guys gonna see there's other applications that you guys don't need. You can turn it off from here. Say Cortana is running. Say here Adobe update service is running, so I don't need Adobe. Why would I need Adobe here? Say do not turn this off, because this is very crucial. You guys are in charge, you are running the show in your PC. You can turn this off anytime. You guys gonna see if you have Facebook running, or for example our any other social media ones applications running, you guys quickly turn off if you guys don't need to, in order for your PC to save performance. And you're going to see here that performance is getting improved and systems becoming very fast. So you guys can do one trick. This is one trick you guys looking here. Say if you guys want to see the performance of the Firefox here, there is a looking here 4 processes running. You're going to see here that the performance of the Firefox, you're going to see here the CPU, how much memory is using, so 3.9, how much disk they're using, so in C and E and 0, so that 0 is Intel's graphics. So you're going to see here the performance, that's the histories here, startup, user detail, services. So I have to be very quick because I'm going to want to make these videos as quick as possible. And this is one step. You guys can come here and turn off anything beside. Do not touch anything inside here where it says services. Say for example here Windows process, do not touch anything here. But you guys can see, if you see Chrome here or Firefox here, or you guys gonna see Facebook here, or you guys gonna see say Twitter if you don't need, or any other social media, say Twitch or any other calculator, whatever you guys gonna see, solitaire, you turn it off from here because here once you put an end task, it means that Windows stops going to process this end task. Say now we're going to move here. This is the application, as I said, this is the ones that actively runs on your systems. As you guys going to see, this is the ones here. Say I have a setting, and the setting is already here. So if you guys do this, only one process is running. So if you guys going to see 4 processes of the Firefox running, all of them have a process. This is all process. So looking here in a Firefox, you're going to see here there is one tabs on, second tabs on, and I had a few tabs that I closed it here. They're running. So this much pretty much fine. If you guys don't need this one, you can close it, and later on you can start it from here. So this is one trick. You guys can use this one. As I said, Windows, all of this running without your consent, without your permission. So if you guys want to be in charge, you guys can come here and quickly turn off this one. So the first trick is turn off your internet. So if for this application not to connect their servers, if your Windows are extremely unresponsive, the second one, turn off this process. The third steps that you guys going to come here in your settings. You guys going to see here there is a system. You guys going to see your apps. Again, we're going to go on the apps and features, and you guys going to see here default apps. So if you do apps and features here, you guys going to see all your apps, whatever apps are downloaded in your system. Say for example, if you have a lot of apps that you guys don't want, you guys can quickly delete that one. Say for example, you have Office, say for example some weird Office is hanging here, or you guys have IDE you don't want, or you guys gonna say for example this solitaire, you don't need it, you can turn it off. You can remove it from here. You can uninstall it. You guys don't want this one, never use this one, you guys uninstall, or you guys uninstall something that not belong to Microsoft. So if for example I have a Scratch, I can uninstall it anytime I like. If my system's slow, I can install, because at the moment I need it, I'm not gonna uninstall this one. So this is one other way. If you guys want to free up space, you can uninstall unnecessary and unwanted applications. Some applications are very nasty, and some applications are creepy, and some applications that propagate and close the system. So that's what you guys gonna. So now we need to go here on where we have seen here. Now we're gonna see the default apps. This is the default apps in Windows, and you're gonna see here that's all the default apps. You guys want to reset, you can reset, but the most important ones here at the startup. If you guys want to start your make your computer a lot faster, you guys have a control here. Say for example, when the computer apps can be configured to start when you log in most cases apps will start minimize or may only start background tasks. So this app's gonna start at the background when you guys start your computer. Alright, so if you're looking, for example, if you look at the task manager, you're going to see here all these apps are running at the background. So here, because this apps you guys don't have any control, all of these apps that are here, you guys gonna see here that they're gonna be running at the background. So in another way, it's gonna increase the load on your system, on your computer. So I'm gonna close this. All right, so now what we're gonna do here, that you're gonna see here all these apps running, because we have just started, say for example Microsoft Store, and you guys don't even need a Microsoft Store. Say for example photos running, and you guys don't even need a photo. Cortana's running, you guys need a Cortana if you want to talk to artificial intelligence. So there's a lot of apps running behind the scene when when you guys start the Windows. All right, so we're going to close this one. Now you're going to see here Adobe GC Launcher we don't need, so we're gonna stop this one. Adobe Updater Start Utility we don't need, we're gonna turn off. We need a Cortana, so we need a update scheduler Java, that's okay. Microsoft OneDrive, we do not need Microsoft OneDrive, so I'm gonna turn off this one as well. So Microsoft Teams, I don't need it at the moment. If I say, keep in mind when you guys need this, any of this application, you guys can start automatically. So Opera browser assistance I don't need, PDFX I don't need, phone links I don't need. So the program and Realtek HD audio manager, that's fine. Share X, that's fine. And Windows security, you guys can leave these ones on, because this one's for audio and this one needs to run, and this one Share X, and then you guys can turn off. But I think this one's, the system needs this one, because you guys share, the system program needs to share with each other. Then you guys gonna see here that we need a Cortana, we need a scheduler. You guys can turn off this one, it's up to you. I'm going to turn this one on, off. So now you guys gonna see that on the startup we have seen our apps. Now we're going to see in the startups, when this Windows start when we log in inside the Windows, we want how many programs to run. Say for example, we are not going to turn off this one as well, because all these programs. So when our Windows starts, now you guys going to see this one, all these programs not going to run. Any of this program you guys want to see here, none of them is going to run on the startup. So we want this one, security notification. You guys going to see here our you guys want to see the Share X, our this, there's these guys here, or say for example the computer needs, because that's for audio. You can leave this program on, because every time you guys start, you're going to see all your icons that you left it previously. But to be sure, we don't need any of this. We don't need Opera, we don't need a team, I'm not going to need a Microsoft OneDrive. I'm not going to need any of this except the Cortana. If you guys hate this Cortana here, you guys turn this one off. It's up to you. But that's how we can increase the optimization of our window. We're going to make our windows way faster now. So now we have done these apps and features. We have done the startup. All right, there is one more trick. If you guys going to come here in your settings and looking for here apps, and you can install from here. Now we're going to go in the system. If you look in here inside the system, and if you look in here, you have a display, sound, notification, focus, power, sleep, and we have a battery, and you're looking here for storage. And you're going to see here that's storage sense is on. Say for example, storage sense, if it's turned off, say for example like this, make sure you guys put it on. Storage sense can automatically free up space by getting rid of files you don't need, like temporary files and content in your recycle bin. So that's a storage sense is on. Configure storage sense and running now. So you guys can put it from here as well. So there are a lot of ways you guys can fasten your PC Windows, and you guys can optimize your PC. You guys can do it from here as well. So if you put a configure, you guys gonna see here configure storage sense and run it now. You guys can do this. So you guys can configure it during the low free up space. You guys can do this every day, every week, every month, but I put it here during low free up space. Why? Because when my PC really struggles. But if you guys can do it every day, for example. and it says ask here temporary files, delete temporary files that may that my applications aren't using. So delete files in my recycle bin if they haven't been there for over 30 days. You guys can say, for example, put a 1 day, that every day it deletes all the temporary files. Delete files in my downloads folder if they haven't been opened for more than never. So whatever files in your say downloads, whatever files here, I put it never because sometime every now and then I might need. But if you guys don't need anything here, you guys can fix up this one. Say for example, you can put a 1 day or 2 day, whatever, 60 days, whatever. But in my case, because I need it sometime every now and then, I put it never. So locally available available cloud content storage sense can free up space by removing unused cloud based. So if you guys don't use a OneDrive, you guys can put a, say for example, after say 1 day, because I don't use really this free up space now, you guys can free up space. So if you guys click, then it's gonna free up the space, the storage sense. So that's there are a few methods, as I said. If you guys don't need anything here, you can delete it manually. You don't even need to do, because you can see here whatever you guys don't need. Say for example, team Windows, I can select this one and I can hit the delete and it goes to recycle bin. We're very easy from the downloads, because you guys gonna see with your music. So looking at the storage, you guys gonna see here we have local disk C is the total is 353 gigabytes. You guys might have more than this if your PC is way faster. Say for example, if you have a gaming, you might see here 500, not 300. Or you guys going to see here if your PC is say your system is 250, you guys going to see here 250. Say I'm using only 106 gigabytes. As I said, it's not much for a PC to handle 106 gigabytes, nothing. So I look in here, that's all the applications that is running, because the reason it's going round and round is because Windows is trying to figure out how many applications there. So you guys can do this, how many videos there, how many temporary files here, internet files here, how many pictures here, music here, OneDrive is here, maps here, how many of these here. So you guys looking here, show fewer categories. So here you guys gonna see less only, you guys gonna see 1 2 3 4 5. But if you show more, you're gonna see overall whatever applications running, and it's going to might take a while, a few minutes for your Windows to calculate all this. If you guys looking here, Windows say Microsoft Team on the tray or OneDrive, you quickly right click and unsync it. What I mean by unsync, because this OneDrive is trying to connect to the system and is holding your PC hostage, you can unsync this one. So if you, because I did that, I'm going to show you later on. Now you guys going to see here that's Windows has already calculated. Say if you guys see here that your local disk all the way here on the red, you guys can quickly come in and is temporary files. You guys gonna see here. So if you look in here, there's temporary files here. You guys can quickly use this one to use the temporary files. Say there's a files that you do not need. So DirectX share cache and delivery optimization files. So every time say Windows update something, they leave a file. Say for example, you guys gonna see here the temporary files. I have a lot of files that I don't need, and say system memory dump files 583. I have a thumbnails. Windows keeps a copy of all your pictures, videos, they are all your thumbnails, and it's 169 gigabytes. Looking here for recycle bin, it has a 87.1. You guys can click this one, delivery optimization file. Delivery optimization files are files that were previously downloaded on your computer and can be deleted. You can click this one here, and you can come here, temporary files here, system error, mini dump file, temporary internet file, DirectX. You can delete all these files here from here. So to free up memory, So if you guys want, you can delete whatever is inside the download. I'm not going to do this because I need some of the files. Say for example recycle bin here. You can look at the recycle bins here, and say for example I'm going to do this delivery optimization file. All in all, I'm going to free up a lot of space. So even though I have less space, but I'm going to free up more and more space. The more, as I said before, the more space you have in your PC, the more is best for your performance. This is the ones with the, because it has a lot of loads, that's what it's cleaning up the system. Say for example Windows update cleanup. Say Windows keeps copies of all installed updates from Windows Update even after installing newer version of updates. Windows Update Cleanup deletes and compress older version of the updates that are no longer needed. That's the reason your Windows, your systems, your PC slows up, because of 4.52 gigabytes just used by Windows Update, because it keeps the copies of the previously, say Windows 8 or Windows 7. Why would you want a copy of Windows 7 or Windows 8 if you're running Windows 10? You don't need it. So you can use all these. You can click in, if you want you can click this download. If you need something in your download, don't do this, otherwise it's going to delete, wipe out the whole things inside your download. Say for example if you look in here, all these files here, it's going to download for you. But because I have a lot of files sitting here, say for example Bootstrap, I need say for example XAMPP or this one, which manually I can see I can delete. So I'm not going to delete the whole thing, but anything you guys can see, say for example you guys can see this one, can figure out how to open this one. You guys can see system error memory, window upgrades log file. So you log file, why would you need a log file? Or thumbnails, you don't need the thumbnails. So once you click remove files, and you can delete all of them from here. Just here remove files here, and look in here, I'm gonna 5.78 gigabytes of my systems already is gonna be cleaned. So 5.5 gigabytes of the systems is purging. It means Windows are cleaning that one. So once that one done, I'm gonna have 5.5 gigabytes of free space, which is gonna be perfect for the PC to run. So Windows is cleaning now. Purging, it means it's cleaning, it's removing. That's another word. And purging, when the PC goes purging, it means it's deeply cleaning everything from the root. Alright, so our file has been purged, deleted. As you guys are going to see here, I didn't touch the download. So DirectX share cache is 0, delivery optimization file is 0, temporary internet files all 0. So make sure you guys go do this all. Gonna see here temporary files, thumbnails, and Microsoft Defender, antivirus, and Windows error report, everything is on 0. So you're going to see here all the temporary files has been purged or removed from the systems. That's what you guys are going to do here. If you click here I have a USB here. That's a USB that I'm using. I have inserted this USB here, and you're looking for property. You're going to see here that this my one is this USB is on drive E. I'm using the 13 gigabytes I'm using, and I still have 15. For a RAM to work, it only needs 4 gigabytes. So now I clicked here, now I click here, it's exactly the same. So here I'm gonna bring it here. Say you can look in here, what's your say USB. I have a 32, you guys might have a 64 or 128 or 256, whatever your storage is. You guys can use this one as a RAM, random access memory. So if you guys can look in here, ready boost, it boosts the systems, is fastens the system performance. Look in here, speed up your system by utilizing the available space on the device. You can add more space, say for the Windows available. So the more PCs have a space, the faster it runs. say for example, if you have give a horse, say for example, more room, the horse runs faster, optimize. Say if you're a racing horse, but if you give little room, the horse struggles with the speed. Say for example, same everything like that. If you have 100 sheep or 100 cows in a small space, they struggle to move. But if you give them bigger space, then they can relax, you can move around very easy. Same as with the computer, they need space. Say if you have this USB, turn right, look in here, click right, and look in here, ready boost. So 1 2 3 4 5, number 5, ready boost. This, if you put this one, click the second one, and dedicate this device to ready boost, it means this device is going to be used only for ready boost. It's going to boost the system. If you use this device, you can use this device. Say for example, from now on you can use this device, and there's 4094 megabytes is 4.94 gigabytes. So if you guys put apply, then the ready boost, this is gonna put this one as a ready boost. It means it's gonna use this one. It means it's the Windows from now on, it's not gonna the systems, but it's gonna use this one. Because I use this one mainly, this folder mainly for my recordings, as you guys gonna see here. This is the USB, but I'm recording for say my videos, say PHP or Java, Laravel. I'm using for Vue. You guys gonna see here for MySQL. I don't really need this PC. And my PC is freezes every now and then, not all the time, but when I do these things, it runs very fast. So if your PC really struggles, you guys can use this option. You guys have just insert the USB. Make sure for the entire whatever you use USB, because the Windows is going to look for this random access memory. It's going to use this for looking for this space. So make sure you guys have it. So I don't need it at the moment, and I'm gonna take it off. So I'm not gonna use this one because I want the Windows to use the system. So you guys can use this, click any of this, use this device or use this device, apply, and okay. You guys can use this anytime you guys like. There another way for you guys, if you guys as I said, if you guys put any picture, say for example, if you have a picture lying around in your picture folder here, say for example, if you guys have a lot of pictures that you guys want to delete, I said if you delete pictures, Windows, what happens with the Windows, you guys just can't see your pictures. So if you have a lot of family photos, you guys can buy one of these USB drives, say 128 gigabytes. You guys can move all your family files here. So, and then the best way to do it, to move it, not to copy it. Do not copy, because if you copy, the one of the copy is going to be still in the system. So, and do not delete it, because even if you delete it, it's going to go in the system somewhere. It's going to be residing somewhere in the system that you guys can see. So if you guys gonna want to move this one from say from pictures to your USB, which is your USB drive, you guys can right click this one, and you're going to see here there is a cut, and you're going to see here the picture turns a little bit grayish, and you guys going to come here, right click here and paste it here, and you're going to see here your pictures here. And once you go back, you guys give the picture has moved from here to here, and that's how you guys gonna do. That's the best way. You guys don't go there and copy it. So once you guys go, say for example, copy this one, say from, and thinking that you guys has moved it to your USB, but this photo is still here. It's still taking memory. It's still taking the dragging your pieces down. I mean, if you ask me, but this is only one picture. Yes, but sometimes you guys have some folks have thousands and at least like photos of their family members and themselves, like for years, and that's the best way. You guys gonna select the whole thing, whole folder, just right click, cut, and then come here and then paste it here. Any picture, any folder you guys want to do, you guys can do that. Say for example, here you guys can put from download. Say for example, here you guys can pick anything here and just put a cut, and it's gonna fix up everything for you. Just paste it. It means you're moving folder from A to B, which is the removal drive. So this is the control panel, and inside the control panel, whatever you guys don't need, you could do exactly like here, uninstall the program, and you can see how to uninstall the program. Whatever the program you guys don't need, say you can delete from here. Say if some of these programs they are not apps, they are very big massive programs. So if you guys don't see any program inside your apps, you guys gonna find it here. Say for example you guys gonna see Opera, whatever you guys gonna find here, you guys gonna see, say for example Microsoft app is an app, but you guys don't see these ones, and I recommended you guys do not touch anything, say Microsoft Visual C++, 2005, 2008, 10, 12, 13, 15, you guys do not touch anything that belongs to the system. If you do that, then you guys gonna say bye bye to your PC, and once your PC is gone, it means that's the end of it. You guys wasted your money. So here says Google Chrome, because this company is a Google, is not Microsoft, and then you guys can delete this. When it says that the GIMP, you guys can delete this. Say Adobe, you guys can delete this, but anything Microsoft, do not touch, because you guys running the operating system that belongs to Microsoft. There is one way. This is exactly the same as we have seen here with the apps. This is exactly the same one. As you guys say, for example, you guys gonna see here, you guys gonna see here Windows security or phone link or PDF. You guys gonna see OneDrive. You guys gonna see here exactly the same ones in your in here in this guys here. And keep in mind, because you guys, this is not an app. Python 3.5 is not an app. Sometimes you guys don't see it here. So we put a run. If you put a run here, there is it says temp. See here there is a ampersand, there is a temp, TMP, there is ampersand. So if you guys do this, it also cleans the system. Say for example here, now you guys going to see all these temporary files, log files that are sitting here. It's going to be purging from here as well, but while it's not doing that, I'm going to show you guys how you guys going to do this. So if I put this like this, so if I maximize this, then you guys, if you guys put a Control A and delete, it's gonna go on the recycle bin. You can't delete from the recycle bin. So if you put a delete, I press delete, and it's looking here, 143 items 10.2 is going to recycle bin, and from there recycle bin it can delete this one. So when it says try again, it means that's a very important files, and just put a script. This one needs a permission. You guys do this. If there is a stubborn file that's say continue, if you guys sick and tired, just put this one, and it's gonna do it for all. Then all of them that has gone, looks like the system needs this one. It means 271s are recycled. It means all your temporary files. What's the temporary file? It's the files that are generated by the system. It's only good if you're a technician and looking for anything that what's wrong with the system, things like that. You guys can do the other one. That everything's you guys don't need this. So while this is doing, we're gonna go here and say here I'm gonna turn off. Now I'm going to open this one, run again. You can open the run, and you guys can put a prefetch, prefetch. You can do prefetch, prefetch, and if you run that one, you guys are going to see all the prefetch system that here that are running on your system. So these ones you guys do not need. You have a ready boot, you guys gonna have all these files that you guys don't need. So what you guys gonna do again, Control A, our select all, press the hit the delete, and you guys can get rid of all these prefetch. Just skip these ones, the stubborn ones. So what are we gonna do? We gotta go in your recycle bin. We double click. That's the files that we have sent from the prefetch and temporary files. So what you guys gonna hear, empty recycle bin. It means you guys don't need. So it's going Windows gonna permanently delete. I'm not sure if it's going to delete, but it says it's going to delete, because as far as I know, Windows not deleting any pictures or videos. It just hides it. Once you guys delete, put a picture here and press delete, Windows just hides it from you. So what happens later on then, when you guys going to do the restore point, it just show it to you. So it says, ta-da, this is your pictures that you guys have deleted. And that's the reason Windows not deleting. But when it comes to Linux and any other operating system, they do delete. They really delete. They mean it. When they say they're deleting, they are deleting. They're deleting from the binary. So that's one thing you guys need to know. So this is the Windows Defender that are defending your Windows, just in case if you have a malware, and this malware, or you have any other virus. The Windows, that's inbuilt Windows antivirus that you guys can use to scan your systems and scan all the files, folder, whatever you guys have, and make sure you have any virus. Then you got the Windows security is gonna take care of your system. So you guys gonna see here that everything is okay. Apps and browser control. So you guys gonna see here that firewall is okay, no action, account protection is okay, virus protection is on, and you guys gonna see here device performance is okay, device security, and then this one is app browser and control. So we can turn this one on. You guys can turn this one on. If not, you guys can then scan the system. So you guys can have like a family options. If you have other devices, you guys can connect to this one. So if you guys can control the children or kids, if you have kids and your kids have another Windows, here you guys can control here. So that's one thing you guys can do. Make sure you scan the system regularly, update the systems. Once the system's updated, and it's gonna be your Windows never is gonna be hang up.